Kush, I can see your nuts. Alright, I don't know why they started me under here, but there we go. Let's try to fix that. It looks like I'm starting under there for everybody. Alright, so who's riding? Let's see here. Let's take a lap with who's this? Let's take a lap with this. Who's this? Is that Kush? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Take a lap with Luhpops. Here we go. Before it starts. So let's take a look at the track. He goes for the big quad in. Going for that second big line. That second big line is tough on a 250. Let's see these guys wheeling the wall jump, compressing into that, I don't know, that like third whoop, I think, second or third whoop to get the drive, because these whoops are actually like built like jumpers, so it's not like they turn into jumpers. They're literally spaced out and have like peaks at the top and stuff, so they're really tough to get a good drive just skimming them. So they're already built like jumpers, so you're gonna see a lot of guys jumping in like that and doing the damn thing. But here we go. This is why we tune in. This is why we stay motivated halfway through the season. Thank you guys all for joining us. We're about to get at it. So, like I said, I'm looking for, honestly, I'm looking for AJ. I'm looking for YL, and I'm looking for Hydro to be near the front with the speed wise. And now there's about 10 guys right behind them that have the speed to go 4th through, through 10th, however the position is, just due to the track conditions. I think the track's going to play a lot into this, but I'm excited to watch it, excited to see it, and we're about to get this gate dropped. Don't know why the game hit me with the whole shot. Love to see it. I don't know why the game messes up my view like that, but I'm going to stay here with Hemi, drop back a little bit. We got Moto Monster up there, holding down 3rd place. YL with a decent start, mid-pack. We got Rocker in 8th place. We got Scooby Dooby over here in 9th place. Looks like we got Dissolved, my boy Dissolved in 10th. Lil Wom in the Sam section battling for that 10th place position, as Hydro with a shitty start is having to work his way from behind. So let's see what he can do with that. We have a downed rider. Let's see, go back. Bobby in 11th working his way up. Hydro getting pushed back again. Don't know what happened. And then we have Wes in the back right here. So we'll go up to the front. Looks like Moto has put some moves on early. My boy Drip into 2nd place, ripping. Luhpops in 3rd, trying to make the move on Drip to the inside. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, so we had Moto case the quad. Pops did it, and then Drip ended up checking up to do the triple. So I think right here what we're going to see, ooh, as he makes a pass through the sand section. Oh no, Luhpops said, fuck that, don't be a passhole, get back here. Followed by AJ, who gets a little stun glitch, while Drip goes off the track, giving him some room. So these top 3 are, I don't know, I'd say about a 1.5 seconds-ish in their little pack up here. So right now it's going to be between, I'd say, I feel bad for not putting my boy Moto up there. I forgot that he moved to the 250s, though. I think that's why I didn't remember that he was in this class or how good he was. But he definitely is one of the best on the little bikes. So let's see him as he does the quad. Loves the big lines. Ooh, and he cases it. Ooh, Luhpops gonna absolutely send it up here. Hold on. That was my fault. Luhpops with the lead. AJ clips the tough block and gets a little front end high, but still is able to get out of the sand. Let's go back here for just a second. Wild Clown coming back up from probably about a 13th place start. It was very terrible. So let's see what we have here. Drip falling back a little bit to 6th place. I think Hemi made the pass for 5th. Glitching out a little bit. All right, we're back. So let's go back to, what is up with this? Why is everything glitching? Whose ping is hanging dong right now? Okay, messing up the show for everybody. Bobby with the big jump through the rhythm here. They're not even like whoops to me. It's more like a little rhythm, little gator back. To get into the top 10th position. Back here we have a battle for 12th place with Hydro and Scooby. I don't know why Hydro is not dropping the hammer, so to speak. He usually would have made his way up at least into 7th or 8th by now. Chase having some bad luck right now in 14th, and Kush back in 15th. Let's get to the front. Looks like my boy AJ has definitely opened up a lead on second and third, but YL has now caught up to the top runners from having a terrible start. So he was in fourth, now he's in third. We got Moto, I guess, having some issues, some problems. Not sure what happened to him, but he's back here in fourth place, not doing much, just kind of holding his own. Dissolved up to fifth place from 11th. We got Hemi wasting no time. I think he's trying to catch up to Dissolved, who probably passed him due to mistakes, because as we said, Hemi was riding his ATC all weekend. You know, he had a birthday party to attend to, so he handled that for the love on the strength. And then we have little Wom right here, doing good mid-pack. He's getting a little bit of pressure from Rocker. I have to give it up to Rocker. He has one of the most litty Suzuki kits that you could possibly put together. So shout out to my boy Rock. Behind him we have, as he goes off the track. As West goes off the track. They're all going off the track. They don't like the track. They want to stay off the track. Let's go back to Chase. Past one person. Kush is up in 13th now. Bob dropping a little bit to 14th. And then behind them is Scooby-Dooby-Doo. As, let me see, where's the last place? We have a little bit of time. I'm not sure if we'll get into lappers tonight, but I'll keep an eye on that. All right, so AJ was battling for a win last weekend, and with his Triple Crown format, you know, he's going to get 2 more chances to you know, hold the other guys off, but it gives the other guys a chance to get up in that bus, you know, to not let them fandangle their night, you know. A second is as good as a first in these situations. And here we go. And right here we have he has about an 8-second gap with a 47-second lap time on a 250, which is great. The track doesn't look like it's getting too beat up. I think the track crew was going easy. Track crew's going easy, I think, for this first race, because this sand section already looks dug out pretty bad, but it gets worse as the day goes on. AJ pulling over, not sure what that was about. Not sure what that was about, but he's back on the track. Meanwhile, we have a 3-way battle for second, it looks like. We got Moto, and we have YL, and then we have back here Luhpops. And they're all gunning for that second place finish. Let's see if Luhpops is going to get the line. He is, which is going to drop Moto down. I don't think he's able to really get the drive, I guess, to make those passes. He changed his gear, was it all? There was always blue in it. I think he changed it right before the race started and put some blue in it. I think that's what that was. Yeah, looks better like that. Shout out to your boy. All right, this battle is heating up. I think we have, oh no lappers yet. We only have 3 minutes left, so we might be safe, but let's see here. Moto making it all the way on top. Left one ball on the face, but he cleared it mostly. Let's see what he does, if he can triple out of here. Terry, what's up, brother? This is the first moto of the 250 class. We're doing a Triple Crown tonight, and so we have the 250s first, 450s second. So we're up here watching this battle, seeing if YL can reel in AJ. I'm looking at possible lapperage going on here, so I'm gonna have to pull up the blue flags for Kush. Not gonna pull it quite yet. YL has pulled up right on the ass cheeks of AJ. Right on them cheeks. Get to clapping, and I'm gonna send out this blue flag because there's a battle for the lead. And as AJ goes off the track, he had to take a little milk break right there. He was thirsty and allowed YL to get up on him. Hopefully Kush, real recognize real. Hopefully, hit the wrong button. Hopefully Kush is able to pull over and see what's kind of going on right now. I think that too is, I want to say it's Bob, not Scooby. Blue flag, Scooby. Blue flag. Alright, looks like AJ came out of that unscathed. That's Bob too. Bob, that's not your fault. Blue flag, Bob. It's not you, that's you, it's me. Here we go, Bob, who's in 12th? We got Wes. I'm just gonna throw these so that these guys know what's up, and then I'm gonna go. And I'm not gonna do chase because behind him isn't someone racing. So let's see here. All right, so YL is battling right now. Still on AJ. I think they had some back and forth action going on right here. Let's see who has a better line through the whoops. I think YL's going to stay a little lower. Is he going to make the finish, though? Nope, and AJ got around him. I kind of thought that was going to happen because he jumped a little too far. Oh, as YL comes and cuts his cock off on the inside. Let's see if Bob will recognize that these are the leaders and just kind of check up slightly. I think because he was in a battle, there's going to be kind of some issues here. Luhpops getting the edge on AJ right now, so it's kind of unraveling fast in the end for AJ unless he can kind of do something about that. We have, I think it's Rocker coming up next. I want to say for the, oh no, it's Chase. For the leaders. Just be aware, Chase. Just be aware. Alright, I'm going to ease off this flag and shit because I'm a one-man army up here and I want to focus on these battles. Alright, guys, so we have YL leading. He has less than a second of a lead. I believe AJ is right on him. Yes, it is. And then Luhpops back in the mix. And I wonder if Moto fell back a little bit. He did, so he's out of the race right now. Let's go up to... Ooh, as YL goes off the track and gives the race lead to your boy AJ. I'm gonna go on board with AJ just so I can show you guys how deep and beat up this track is, so you guys can get an actual visualization, okay, of the conditions. Going through, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna stay here and I'm gonna put up the flag. Blue flag, Rocker. Blue flag. Blue flag, Rock. Blue flag. Also, WOM. Blue flag, WOM. AJ is just going through these lappers. It's kind of intense, but yeah, as you guys can see, the track is extremely deep in these lines. They don't just get deep and not affect you, they affect you going up the lips of the jumps. Some of the lines go away, some of them get super sketch, like left or right, and if you hit them going off of a lip, it can actually make you endo, it can throw you. These big, the sand section right here that you saw on the right gets brought down a bunch, like just totally eaten into, and the left side will be higher, so if you lean too hard in it, it'll just catch your handlebar or your fork, and you'll flip off the bike. It is very tricky. Very tricky. But not for this man right here. Not for AJ. AJ absolutely killing it right now. He's about to win his first Triple Crown race of the night. Shout out to your boy, Bethle's on my cock! AJ for the win. Second place battle, YL and Luhpops. Oh no, YL gets reset, giving Luhpops the second place finish as YL gets the third place by himself out here. We have Moto Monster in fourth, up front early, going for the big lines. I believe he knows the lines, but just being able to do the lines, that was his problem, execution. But great race. You're right on the bubble. There's 2 more races, buddy. My boy Dissolved going crazy, looking like Travis Pastrana back in the 2000s, sipping a Sobe, rocking the No Fear. I don't know why my camera keeps messing up like that. There we go. See the rest of the field. Drip with a 7th place finish. We got Hydro up in 8th place. Yeah, wow, that was an exciting race. That was an exciting race. You definitely gave it some pepper in the beginning, in the middle, and then at the end they kind of cucked you at that restart. But you got 3 more. Rocker 10th, Bobby back up to 11th from almost last, so good charge for him. Lil Wom in 12th, Scooby Dooby Doo in looks like 13th. Yeah, it looks like that was AJ taking his parade lap. And then we have Kush. See if Kush can get a little inside drive. Nope, not today. And then looks like West just stopped. So, yeah, the quickest lap time on the track was AJ, and he won. That's Joe Don, my boy AJ. So he won. Fabulous race. Wow says Hydra landed on him in the final corner. That's rough. We were throwing blue flags like a lot. There was no blue flags until about 5 minutes to go, and then I threw all of them within like 2 or 3 minutes.